Janai, good morning.
Hey, Ricky, good morning. Happy Friday to y'all.
Hey, happy Friday to you. And we want to thank you for all the information and all of the leads, more importantly, that you have given everybody, just where they could try to secure some finances and just kind of make sure that people, because a lot of times not knowing is what's hurting a lot of people. But I know you're getting information every single day. What do you have for us this morning?
Okay, so let's talk about all the challenges people are having with these stimulus checks.
Yes.
So here's a list of problems that I have researched so far. Number one, obviously some people are not getting their payment at all. Number two, some people's payments went to a bank account they don't have anymore or an account that they don't even recognize at all. Three, some people did not get the correct amount. Four, some people did not get the $500 for their dependent child or children under age 17. And this is the big one that's getting a lot of news the last couple of days, a lot of coverage. Some people who went to like H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, TurboTax, or even like smaller or local or regional firms, and they got those anticipation loans or those immediate refunds, they did not get their refunds either. So I'm sorry, they did not get their stimulus check either. And so that's part of the problem. We have people been waiting for weeks for these checks, and we have probably over 21 million people who, just because they got their refund faster, their IRS refund faster, have not gotten their stimulus check yet.
Right. And okay, so if you have any questions that you have of Jini Thornton, you can call us right now. 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. We'll be taking your questions up next. Rick Smiley Morning Show. Y'all, we got Jini Thornton talking about finances. Y'all can get at us 866-9-RICKEY, helping you out with your finances. A lot of y'all did not know none of this stuff because they don't tell this stuff, report this stuff on the news, and we are happy to to be able to give you the information that you just don't see on the news. So Jini, thank you again. Eve, you had a question?
Yes, I have a question. I've noticed that people that owe child support or back child support, they're saying that they're not seeing their stimulus check. Is there some correlation with back paid child support or owed child support? Why these people aren't getting their stimulus check?
Eva, actually there is. So if you are in default or behind on your court-ordered child support, you will not get your stimulus check. You will not. Now, I know, right? But the good news is if you owe taxes to the IRS, they will not keep your stimulus check. You will still actually get your payment. So child support, yes. Taxes, no.
Oh,
One more question. What if you did not file your taxes? So I understand that the stimulus check is being sent out according to your 2018/2019 taxes. But if you didn't file them, then how do you get a stimulus check? Or do you?
So it depends on the reason why you didn't file. So, for example, Eva, if you didn't have to file, and typically people whose income is under a certain amount, normally $12,500, if they're single, they don't have to file. What you have to do is go to the IRS's website, go to irs.gov, and they actually have a section just for people who typically don't have to file, where you can complete some information. Now you're actually in the system. Now, for those people, Eva, who get Social Security, get disability checks, and they're not filing, they're going to get their stimulus check right away. Now, what I read yesterday is those folks have not received their payments yet, that they're supposed to get their payments a little later this month, but they don't have to do anything special. They're going to get their money directly just because they're already in the system.
Okay. Hey, I want to make this announcement. If you're in the Atlanta area, Pastor Jamal Bryant over at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, somebody came by and dropped off a lot of groceries, right? He got to get rid of it. He went through neighborhoods, giving it away or whatever. He got bread. He has milk. He has a lot of stuff that he have to get rid of. And it's tomorrow from 10 to 1, if I'm not mistaken, from 10 to 1, New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Jamal Bryant and New Birth Missionary Baptist Church giving away groceries. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you need groceries to feed your family, you can just swing on by New Birth Missionary Baptist Church and jump in the line. Go ahead and get there early, and where you could, where you won't spend all day in line, but whatever. But he got somebody, anonymous giver just bought enough for 200 or more families, and so anybody in at the Atlanta area that needs some food, y'all go out there, because what y'all you ain't gonna drag my little brother. Because him, Pastor Marcus Davidson, Pastor Kevin Bryant, Pastor Haynes, Pastor Memphis, Tennessee, I can't think of the name right off the top of my head, but there's a lot of pastors out there that just really taking the time and going out of their way to give, and out there really in the community doing the work and doing the service and giving away food, just trying to help people the best they can. The churches already don't have any money. Just because it's a big church, that don't mean that big church, that mean they got bigger bills. That don't mean that the church is rich. But they out there doing the work and doing the community service. So we appreciate all the pastors that's out there doing stuff. Jini, we appreciate everything that you do for us and giving people the information that they need. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can reach me at Jini Thornton. That's JiniThornton. And Rickey, if anybody has questions about their stimulus check, they need to go to irs.gov and see what the IRS is saying about it.
That's right. And don't call them people cussing and talking about their mama and all that kind of stuff. That ain't going to make your check.
You can't get them on the phone anyway right now, Rickey.
Oh, really?
No, but you think about it. They already were understaffed. And now you think about, there's 150 million households received a stimulus check. They cannot take millions of questions right now, so they are not taking calls at all. But what they did say is, if you're not getting your stimulus check, if you did receive a check and it either you did not get the correct amount, or you logged on and you saw that it went to an account number that you don't have anymore, the IRS is saying within 3 weeks that they're mailing a letter to everyone. In that letter, tell you how to handle problems, because right now you cannot email them, you cannot call them, you cannot get any direction on what to do right now. All we're going to have to do right now is wait.
Right. All right, Jini, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate you. And we got Battle of the Sexes coming up next. We can Smiley Morning Show.